Minasan, ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome! This channel is for Japanese learners of English. Kyomo shadowing no lesson will yat ikimashou. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Practice daily to master tango, bunpao, hatsuan, and rhythm. Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Zei. Chenaru no toroku. Wo onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Ever feel like you're just throwing darts in the dark when trying to negotiate in English? I mean, where do you even start, right?
Totally. It's like, you know what you want, but the words just won't come out right. And then boom, you're stuck.
Exactly. Especially when you're dealing with things like price, conditions, all that stuff. It can get pretty intense pretty fast.
Yeah, it's not just about knowing the English words, is it? It's about understanding the whole dance of negotiation, that whole push and pull thing.
Absolutely. So what's the secret sauce to nailing those negotiations, especially in English? Let's break it down.
Well, first off, it's crucial to actually prepare before you even start talking. Like, know your walkaway point. What's your absolute minimum that you'll accept?
Right. Got to have those non-negotiables. And it is not always just price, right? It could be delivery, contract terms, or other conditions.
Exactly. Think of it like, okay, I want this price, but if they budge, maybe we can work on something else.
Okay, so it's not always about getting the lowest price. What else is key here?
Well, language is a key component. You want to sound confident, not like you're begging for a discount. Like, instead of saying, can you lower the price? Try, based on my research, we feel this price point is more in line with the market.
Oh, that's a good one. Being firm but polite, right?
Absolutely. That's the whole thing, you know? And you also want to show that you're not just looking at your own needs, but thinking about their side, too.
So, like, how do you show that?
Well, ask questions. What's important to them? Are there other areas where you can be flexible? Like, we could agree on a longer-term contract if we can reach an agreement on the price.
Okay, so it's about finding that middle ground, not just winning at all costs, like a win-win situation.
Yeah, you got it. It's about building a relationship, not just a one-off deal. Plus, nobody likes to feel cornered, you know?
Makes sense. So once you're in the middle of the negotiation, what are some go-to phrases that can help?
Okay, so let's see. You could use, I appreciate your offer, however, to give an alternative to their number. Or you can say, based on our calculations, this price doesn't work for us.
So you're not just saying no, you're giving them some sort of rationale, right?
Exactly. And if you're not totally happy with where the discussion is going, you could also say, could we explore some other options? That keeps things open.
Okay, so it is about keeping those lines of communication open and looking for alternatives. What about when things get really tricky?
That is where the art of compromise comes in. It's about being willing to give a little to get a little. Think, we're willing to adjust the quantity if we can agree on the price.
So that give and take, like, okay, I'll compromise here, but you need to meet me here.
Right. You also need to be able to summarize what's been agreed, just to be sure everyone is on the same page.
And that's really important because a misunderstanding there could break the deal right at the last minute.
Totally. So after everything is negotiated, it's important to confirm the details of the agreement in writing to avoid any confusion.
And that written agreement, that's like the final handshake, right? The point when you can actually seal the deal.
Yeah, so it's about being prepared, knowing your limits, speaking clearly, and keeping the relationship strong. And not being afraid to explore different ways to get to the result.
It really is a whole process, not just about having a few clever phrases to use. It's a combination of strategy and communication skills.
Absolutely. And you know what? With a little practice, you can become really good at it, even in English.
So bottom line, negotiations aren't something to fear. With some preparation, the right mindset, and good communication skills, it's totally achievable.
Exactly. And remember, it's about finding a solution that works for everyone, not just you.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? 理解できない部分はありませんでしたか? Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Please let me know your kanso or request in the comments. ぜひ channel no toroku wo onegai shimasu. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. See you next time. Bye bye.